Hey everybody, this is Bridge the Gap, and today I'll be talking about a great book by Drew Dudley called This is Day One, a practical guide to leadership that matters. This book shows that you don't have to wait to be a leader. You can be a leader right now in your day-to-day actions. You don't have to wait until you get promoted, you graduate from school, or anything like that. Leadership starts with day-to-day actions. One incredible quote from this book is, "The fact that we have the rest of our lives ahead of us is the biggest reason we don't do things today to make the rest of our lives better." Think about this quote for a minute. How often have you said, "I will start tomorrow. I will start on Monday. I will start in the new year"? This book is about making every day your masterpiece. So as soon as you wake up, write these words on the top of your journal. This is day one. Imagine every accomplishment you've ever had, every mistake that you've ever made, every good and bad thing you've ever done has been wiped clean, and you get to start today building yourself into the type of person that you want to become. You can't rest on your laurels of the past, and you can't worry about things beyond your control in the future. All you have to do is focus on what you want to accomplish today and ensure that it is in line with the person you want to eventually become. Instead of making a to-do list, strive to answer these 18 questions every single day. These are the questions that will help you grow into the best version of yourself. Values. How have you lived with integrity today? How have you expressed gratitude, compassion, and kindness today? Health. How have you made your physical health a priority today? How did your diet improve your long-term health? How have you made your mental health a priority today? Did you meditate? Did you visualize? Did you do affirmations? Did you take the time to enjoy the beauty around you? Growth. How have you grown, or what new thing have you learned today? How have you failed or pushed yourself out of your comfort zone? Remember that failure is a part of life. Learn to embrace it, not run away from it. Relationships. How have you lived by this sentence today? My life is not about me. My life is about the lives of everyone I touch. How have you helped lift someone else up today? What words of kindness have you spoken to those around you today? What have you done to help someone else reach a goal? How have you shown love today? Finances. How have you avoided buying something that you don't really need? How have you used your money to help someone else today? Self-love. How have you enjoyed your life today? How have you been kind to yourself today? How have you treated yourself today? How have you visualized a compelling future today? How have you reminded yourself of these words? I am enough. You are enough right now, not when something happens in the future, not when you lose 20 pounds, not when you make a certain amount of income, not when you get promoted, not when you finish school. You are enough right now. You have everything you need right at this moment, and you can achieve anything you set your mind to without limitations. Never forget this. There is tremendous power in asking yourself the right questions. Questions like these allow our brains to focus on what matters most, and it allows us to ignore the noise in the world that pulls you off the path of fulfillment. Always remember that only hurt people hurt others. We are all the sum of our experiences. When negative things happen to some people, they pass that hurt on to others. Don't take anything personal. You know exactly who you are, and you know that your true strength comes from within. You don't need validation from the outside world. Further, there is incredible power to not pass hurt on to others. When other people hurt you, you have the strength to let it go and not allow yourself to pass that hurt on to those closest to you. Another powerful idea in this book is to get into the habit of making sure that every time you talk about someone, you act as if they're standing right behind you. Don't be the type of person that gossips or talks about people behind their back. Even though most people do this, you have the peace of mind in knowing that you are not like most people. Next. When you're unsure what to do in a situation, when you're looking for direction and you're not sure which way to go, ask yourself, what would the person I want to eventually become do in this situation? This is not easy to do, but if you make all of your decisions this way, your future self will thank you for it. Finally, the author of the book has a great life philosophy. He no longer chases goals that can only be delivered by others, such as promotions, job titles, or validation. Instead, he tries to add tremendous value to every single personal interaction that he is a part of. This mentality is very powerful. Think about how your life would change if you made sure that every time you spoke to someone, you were thoughtful, present, engaged, helpful, concerned, focused on them. You listened to them, you asked empathetic questions, rather than just waited for your turn to speak. Think about how this would have a positive effect on all of your relationships. I really hope you check out this book. It reminds us that leadership is a daily practice, and that each and every day you wake up, you have an opportunity to wipe the slate clean and make this day your masterpiece. Every day when you wake up, remind yourself, this is day one. Thanks for listening. If you'd like to hear more life-changing books, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks again.